Welcome to this Robin webinar for Shopify stores. My name is Lisette and I'm the Customer Success Manager for Robin, and I'm going to be showing you how to get started using Robin for your Shopify store. This webinar will be approximately 15 minutes long, and if you have any questions, please send a tweet to #RobinWebinar or send an email to support@robinhq.com. So let's go ahead and give a little bit of context as to what we're doing today. Every successful web store owner knows that great customer service leads to happier clients who buy more. There's all kinds of data who show that customer service really matters when you're running a web store. And I'm assuming that you're here because you have a Shopify web store and you're looking for ways to improve your customer service. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how Robin can turn your web store team into customer service superheroes. And the way that we're going to do that is, one, I'm going to first show you how to set up Robin on Shopify and how to integrate your order information. And then I'm going to give you a quick tour of how Robin works. First, a quick overview about what Robin can do. One, Robin is the only customer service application that's totally dedicated to e-commerce. We were built specifically for web stores. And what we do is we put all of your customer conversations from all the different channels into one place so that you can answer everything from one centralized dashboard. So whether somebody's sending you a question from the contact tab on your web store, or whether they're sending you an email, or whether it's coming from Twitter, all of the conversations are funneled into one easy to use dashboard. And you're able to do that on your desktop, your mobile, or your tablet. And one very defining feature of Robin is that the order and the shopping information and the conversation history of all of your customers gets recorded and displayed right next to the customer conversation. So when somebody sends a message in, you can see if you've spoken to them in the past and what their order information is. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to assume that you've already installed the Robin application here from the Robin website account. And if you haven't done that, go ahead and just click sign up now. It'll take less than 1 minute. So, and then I also assume that you have a Shopify web store that you're working with. So this is our demo Shopify web store that we're working with. And the first thing that we want to do is we want to place the contact tab on the web store so that our customers can contact us from anywhere. And this is simply exactly what we have here on the Robin website. So if you log into your Shopify store, you'll come into the back end here, this is the admin panel for your Shopify store. Click on the apps button here on the left, and then click on visit the app store. It'll take a little bit of time. GoToMeeting slows things down. Go ahead in the search box here. Go ahead and just search for Robin. And then click on the Get App button. It will ask you here in the Shopify store to install the app. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then you'll come to a screen here where you'll fill in the email address and the password for the Robin account that you set up, and go ahead and click Connect. And this will click Go On, and this will take us to the Robin dashboard. And we're going to go over the Robin dashboard just a little bit later, but the first thing that we want to do is go to the Setup Robin and get the JavaScript so that we can place it on the store. So go ahead and click on Setup Robin. And here you can choose different colors for the contact tab that you'd like to have. So you can have blue like we have, but I think for our store, we're going to choose red, and we're going to put it on the right-hand side. And right now we're displaying the live chat button because live chat is one of our premium features that can be purchased. So if you'd like live chat, that allows you to talk to your customers in real time. So we're going to go ahead and click Next. And then we're going to click Do It Yourself. This is going to give us the JavaScript code that we need. So go ahead and just copy this code. So I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to go back to my Shopify admin panel, and I'm going to click on Themes, and then click on Template Editor. And then we're going to click on Theme Liquid here on the left side. Now you'll see a whole bunch of code here on the right. You can completely ignore it and scroll all the way to the bottom until you see this body tag here. And right before this body tag, we're going to go ahead and paste the JavaScript that we got from our Robin store, and then scroll up to click save. You'll see that it was saved successfully. And if we go back to our store and we click refresh, the contact tab should appear here on the right-hand side, and it does. So let's just take a quick look at what happens when you click on the contact tab. You'll get a form here, and we're going to go ahead and type a message and see what happens. So we're going to say Lisette the customer, and we'll put in our email address. And then I'm going to go ahead and ask about an order number. And I'm going to include an order number here. So I've got it ready. So hello, I'd like to check the status of my order number, and go ahead and click send. So now what you just heard is a chirp. And because I have my Robin dashboard open, it chirps to let me know that I have a new message. And what the customer will receive, you'll receive this Robin chirp, and we'll go here to our Robin dashboard. I will take a quick tour of the Robin dashboard before we see how to respond to the message. So on the left-hand side, you'll see a list of your incoming conversations. And this colored, and I'm going to go ahead and close the setup wizard here so you can see what the inbox status looks like. So on the right-hand side, you'll see these little clocks. This lets you know the timing of the message, whether the message is late being responded to or whether it's just come in. And these are some old messages that I have here that I'm still working with. The other thing that you'll notice here is that there's an icon before the name, and this tells you where the message has come from. So this message here has come from Twitter. This message is the one that we just typed into our contact tab from Lisette, the customer. And you can also see there's a phone icon here. So if you have a phone conversation with somebody, you can also log those phone calls. On the right-hand side, you see your status overview. And this shows the messages that you have here so that you can see how many are at what status in a glance. And if you have additional team members, you can see their messages here as well. It shows you their status. You'll notice at the bottom here that we have a performance widget, and this shows the type of feedback that your customers have given and also how fast that you've responded. So it really makes your customer service really transparent, and it lets your customers know that you take it very seriously. So let's go ahead and we'll click on the first conversation. And it opens it up. And you'll see here on the left-hand side, this is where you can have the conversation with the customer, and we'll do that with a second. But on the right-hand side, I'd like you to notice here that the order information, because we included the order number, the order information is included with this message. And if we want to see the customer information, we can click on this tab, and it shows us the previous conversation and any information that we have about the customer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to respond to the customer. And I'll say, I am acting right now as Petra, and I'm going to type in, "Hi, Lisette, your order was delayed, but will arrive tomorrow." And I'm going to go ahead and click send. And let's go back to our store, and we can see here what's happened. Normally your customers will get an email, but because in this demo I want to show you what the contact tab looks like, we're going to see this in real time on the contact tab. That's also a feature of live chat, is that you'll be able to talk to your customers in real time from your web store. So you can see here that Petra from the SG Kindle shop has responded. And I think, well, I really wanted to get my order today. So I'm not unhappy, but I'm not happy. So I'm going to give a yellow smiley and then note, I was really hoping to get my order today. And I'm going to send that. So now we'll go back to our Robin. This is where we receive the message, and you can see those messages have come in. And now I'm going to say, so sorry for the delay. I will add a 10% discount. And I'm going to go ahead and click send. And here we go. And now the customer is quite happy. And so I can click on the green smiley to show that I'm happy with that. And it gives an auto message. Thanks for your positive feedback. This motivates us to make everybody happy with our service, which it does. And now that we're done with this conversation, I'm going to go ahead and archive it. So go ahead and click on this. I'm going to archive the conversation. And that takes us back and clears it out. And then I know that I need to deal with this conversation that's late and clear out my inbox. There's a couple of other things that I just want to briefly touch on. One is that if you have a dedicated support email, you're able to forward your support emails to Robin. So that's very handy functionality. You're also able to add your Twitter account, so you can respond to tweets from within Robin as well. And this is the Robin Facebook page. You can see here that we have a contact us form. So when we click on this form, the contact tab will open from within Facebook, and we can also send a message from Facebook. And if there are any questions, please send a tweet to #RobinWebinar or contact support@robinhq.com. And thanks so much for your attention today.